Hello everybody, I'm Blaze and Rebecca and welcome back to My Lady. So Mr. Isaac Newport's dropped by and now Mother's home and now we're here.
Leave the tea. Bring new cups.
Yes, madame.
Sophie quickly left the room with the used cup Isaac had, leaving me and my mother alone. My mother sat down, waiting for me to sit across from her in the empty seat. I quickly obeyed her silent command to do so, looking to her and sitting up as properly as I could.
How old are you now?
17, Mother.
17 and still unmarried. What am I to do with you?
I bit my tongue. I knew better than to speak back to my mother when she talked like that. She had been hoping one day I would marry, but it was becoming futile.
Anyways, I will be staying here for a couple of days to deal with some in-town business. I expect you to entertain Mr. Newport properly should he return. This goes for any suitor, understand?
Yes, Mother.
The dinner schedules will be upheld as I am here. If you are not at dinner during the scheduled time, you will not eat. Understand?
Well, no shit I won't eat if I'm not at dinner. It's like, hey, if you don't come to dinner, you won't get to eat. Well, it's because I won't be there to eat dinner. Smartass. But anyway. Yes, Mother.
Good.
My mother was strict, but for a good reason. She wanted me to be a perfect lady, suitable for marriage and upholding a family. If I was toe out of line, I would be lectured until I regretted ever disobeying. We drank tea, barely speaking to each other, before I was dismissed back to my room. I quickly stood, bowed, and left. Sophie followed behind 2 steps away from me. As I entered my room, I slumped and let out a tired sigh. So Mother's here. Wonderful. That's just the face of excitement right there.
Oh, come now, ma'am, you should be happy.
I would, but you know, she's kind of a little bit strict. I walked to my bed and sat down, feeling exhaustion take over my body like a gust of wind. I thought of the suitor. He was polite, but was he really? He seemed young and bright, and it seemed like a good idea to try and be with him. It would indeed make my mother happy. On the other hand, I still liked Alexander. He kept me enthralled in his spell, and I didn't know how to proceed with him. Mother would never approve, but I couldn't deny my feelings so easily. I looked to my window. Life's not fair, isn't it?
You keep saying that, miss. If you keep looking at it like that, you'll never get oranges.
What can I do? My eyes traveled down, wanting to land on my lap. However, my gaze stopped at an envelope stuck in the window. Huh? What's this? I stood and walked to the window, taking out the envelope and opening it. I took out the parchment and read it aloud. The girl puts on the red hood. Bishop to King K. Another one of these! Bishop to King. K. Who's K? King? But the girl puts on the red hood. That's the Little Red Riding Hood, isn't it? Again another riddle? What is going on?
A riddle? The glass slipper bit talks about Little Red Riding Hood, but the second part talks about chess again.
I can tell. There's a pattern there. This makes no sense.
Ooh, maybe it's a sign. Someone's telling you to,
Hey, I don't blame you if you don't know. I don't know myself. I don't think so, Sophie. Was I sure, though? This Snow and the last were connected somehow, but I didn't want to blindly follow their messages. Guess I'll wait for another one. If another one appears, I'll try to sort this out. Something in my gut was telling me that these messages were meant to tell me what to do. Are they about Isaac? Hold on, the girl puts on the red hood. Like, would that mean the opposite thing if I chose the red dress, though? I don't know. Or were they about Alexander? I felt tired just thinking about it. I gently fell back onto my bed, uncaring if my dress was still on, and left my eyes closed naturally.
Ma'am, shouldn't you...
Shh.
Okay, Mom. Have a good rest.
I listened as Sophie left the room, leaving me alone. I kept my eyes shut, letting my exhaustion take hold of me and bring me to a world of sleep. I didn't mind that the corset binding me limited my breath. I felt at peace resting in my bed. I didn't even open my eyes until hours later when the sun was down. Oh, wait, we were still wearing the dress? Great. I sat up, wincing at the squeeze my corset had on me. I looked around and realized that, now that the stars and night sky were out, I had missed dinner. Shit! Oh, I missed eating. What am I gonna do? As I asked myself that question, I looked at my desk to where a plate covered with a small tray cover sat. I stood and walked over, opening it to reveal a plate of food. Sophie. I'll have to thank her when she returns. I smiled and was about to sit to eat, but something in the window caught my eye. Another letter? Huh? I walked over and peered out the window to see Alexander walking around the house away from my window. Wait, what? Alexander? It was odd for him to be out this late, let alone at all. He never really went outside unless someone needed to be escorted in. Why was he outside now? I quickly rushed to my dresser, but before I touched the knob, I stopped and stared at my hand. Was this a good idea? Sneaking out late at night to see what my butler was doing? I bit my lip, remembering the note I had received before I fell asleep. The girl put on the red hood. Was this what the note was talking about? No, It was silly to believe, but almost frightening how accurate it was to the situation I was about to go into. Now I was unsure. Should I follow? I had a feeling I should save. Sure. I nodded to myself. I want to know. I took the knob and opened the dresser, taking out my night shawl and covering my shoulders with it. I closed the drawer and quickly snuck out of my room. It was quiet in the house, which both irked me and made me feel relieved. As long as I remained quiet, I'd not be found. I quickly tiptoed my way to the front, opened the door, and snuck out towards the direction Alexander was heading. The gravel underneath my shoes cracked and shuffled, making me wince with each step. I didn't want him to find out that I was following him and watching. Well, I didn't succeed. Shit!
My lady?
Riley. I froze, staring at the corner I was about to turn. How did he even know it was me?
I know it's you. Come on out.
Well, no shit you know it's me, but how? I peeked around the corner to see him carrying a lantern and staring at my direction. How did you know it was me?
I can recognize your perfume and powder, my lady.
Of course! Right. There was no use in sneaking. I quickly walked over to him and looked up at his dimly lit face, unsure of what to say now that I was caught.
Will you follow?
I would hope not. Huh? No, why? Alexander looked behind me briefly before looking ahead of him and scanning the area with his eyes. After a small moment, he nodded and gently took my hand. What?
Come with me.
Okay. Well, I know it's a romance mode, but it's like, are you gonna kill me or something? I suddenly found myself being led into the forest surrounding the house by the man I had come to the door. I didn't know if this was a dream or reality anymore. Where are you taking me?
Somewhere away from the mansion.
Well, no shit, but why? I felt my heart beat faster in anxiousness. What were we going to do away from the house? Felt like skipping, but I didn't want to destroy the moment that we had happening between us. At last we stopped in the middle of the woods. We couldn't even see the mansion. Where are we? To my surprise, Alexander turned to me and gently caressed my cheek, looking deep into my eyes. Okay?
Somewhere where I can finally show you my true feelings.
Wait, really? I stared at Alexander in utter disbelief. His true feelings? What was he talking about? Alexander gingerly ran his thumb over my cheek, gazing deep into my eyes.
I'm sorry. I can't hold in these feelings anymore. I am not fit to be your butler.
Is he saying what I think he's saying? Alexander, despite him not saying what he meant, I knew exactly what he was trying to say. I felt my heart jump around in joy. But why now?
Your mother plans to arrange a marriage between you and Mr. Newport tomorrow when he visits. I overheard her on the phone with his father after you left the drawing room.
Oh! What? My mother's gonna marry me off without telling me? But why?
My lady. No. My love. You are a beautiful young woman. You deserve to have a husband. You deserve to be loved.
Alexander looked down at his feet in shame.
I thought by now my feelings for you would have waned. but apparently not.
Oh. Alexander gently looked up at me with pleading eyes.
I don't want you to be with him, but I can't ask you to betray your mother. Not after all the times I've denied your romantic orders.
Save. I don't want to be with. Like, I don't know. Well, what ending will happen if I say this? Say it. No, I wouldn't. Couldn't. I wouldn't. I was in love with Alexander, and not even my mother could change that.
Why waste your attention on me, though?
I don't know. Because the game told me to. Because I love you so much, Alexander. You've always been kind to me, and you treat me so wonderfully. I guess I was always in love with him. He knew what strings to pull, even when he wasn't trying.
My silly lady.
My silly lady. Gently, I could feel him tilt my head up to him, inviting the kiss I had dreamt of take from him. On its own, I could feel my shawl fall from my shoulders as our lips finally touched. Aww! I felt a parade of fireworks burst within my chest, making me feel giddy and joyful of his lips on mine. One thing I desperately wanted from him, I finally had, and I was never going to let it go. As we pulled away from each other, smiling at the new bond we had, Alexander took both of my hands and held them to his chest.
Run away with me.
I stared. What did he just say? What?
Run away with me. I'm no longer fit to be a butler now, so I cannot return to that mansion. However, I want to be with you forever.
He continued to hold my hands, desperate not to let go as he looked at me with hope.
Be with me. I can't give you a mansion or riches, but I promise to give you love for the rest of my days.
I felt my heart sting. To be with him for the rest of my life was all I wanted. Yes, I'll go with you, Alexander. Alexander smiled widely before hugging me tightly, letting me hug him back just as tightly. I wanted to be with him. Forever. I didn't want our statuses to separate us anymore. Finally, I had a chance to get my oranges. Ending. The girl marries her prince. Checkmate. Ah. Checkmate. Well, when they said short story, they weren't kidding. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's short. There's probably other different endings to get, but I probably won't record them. I will try and figure out what those other endings are. But I guess for now, I will end this here, and I will see you in whatever I record next. See ya!